Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This episode is a Flip Through Friday, which is a collaboration hosted by Christina at Christina's Shack. I have finished the Evelyn journal and I don't know that I've said this at all, but I have used a lot of pieces from the Summer's Bounty Embellishments Ephemera and Fussy Cuts from the Junk Journal Studio. So just wanted to make sure that everybody knew where the digitals came from. And we will get after it after I put this down. There we go. So we are used to seeing me now do this at the end of every journal, which is I have a plus column and a minus column. What went well, what I enjoyed doing, what I would do again, all the positives of the journal, and the negatives are things I didn't enjoy, didn't like, needs improvement, so on and so forth. And so I do this so that I can learn and help myself understand the things that I enjoy doing in a journal so I can plan for it next time. So one of the things, now we're going to get started. So one of the things is the grid tracking sheet to see ephemera placement. So one of the things that I have done new for this journal is I've created what I would call a graph paper overview of the journal. So these are the front pages up to the signature, and then this is the signature to the end pages. These little boxes that I have within the squares are places where I have put something, a pocket, something paper clipped, fabric flip, so on and so forth, so that I can see spacing and I don't have to flip through the journal every single time to figure out, do I have anything left to do? Does it, look okay? This does need a little bit more work. So work on symbols for the grid tracker. And that just helps me. So B would have been book pages, T is a tissue paper, S would have been, they were small sheets, C and C are covers. So again, it helps me understand and see. I also would like those lined up. That would be also very good. So I have done probably 21 bits in total. I did 10 in the first signature, 9 in the second, and I have something front and back in each of the pockets. And I also have a place where I have put in some extras. What else can I tell you from this sheet? Oh, I can tell you how many pages. So I have done 21 pages plus 1, 2, 3 book pages. So that's 21. I have 24 pages. There we are. And then again, that just helps me plan for when I am doing a journal. So let's get into the actual journal because that's what we're all here for. So here is the journal. Let me get this onto this side so that we can see it properly. So this is a one signature journal, handmade cover. It looks like that. It's about that thick. Sari silk ties, and this is a vegetable fabric that I manipulated by sprinkling it with gold paint, and then I have some wadding between here and the envelope, and I use these little sequins, and I sewed them on so that I would reduce the amount of fabric shift that existed. So one of the things 100% I love are bead what do we call it? Spine? Sure, call it a beaded spine. It also worked that I painted the cover. And I always love a good piece of sari silk as ties. Okay, so let's do another thing, not apparent here, but it's quite fun to have a month make along at the same time of journal making. And so I'm currently doing Mass Make March with Cindy at Studio Lou. And so I have included a lot of the makes that she has had on that list in this journal. Up to, what are we at now? 15th, March 15th. Another thing that I really liked is this canvas inside. And this is a drop sheet that has been cut up, a canvas drop sheet. So you can get a whack ton of canvas at the paint section, and then you can, again, manipulate it in ways that will match the journal. So I have a journal card, and this is something from the Mass Make, and this is a journaling book. This is a garden quote book page that is front and back. This journal belongs to, this is artichokes with a tab and some decoration at the top here. I've left all of these in as something that the Forever Home journal owner can either trim or not. And I think allowing them to do the trimming also allows them to put energy into the journal. So if they like it, they can keep it. But if they don't, then they have an interaction that they have already in place with the journal. This is a piece of scrapbook paper. This is 2 pages from sort of the food section of a magazine sewn together. Seed packets. So that's another thing. And what's in here? Something? Oh no, this is a flip up. I remember that. I like that. And this is a journal card or that's an open bit. I liked that I used actual seeds and seed packets, which I had in other places in the house, not sort of collected in my journal making stuff. Dictionary page, ledger page, flip out, and this is onions, and this is garlic, and this is from a magazine on, it's a Vessey's magazine, which is seed catalog. I can't get these both back in. There we are. Magazine page, pocket from the kit. This is a fabric tag, and you may not be able to tell. I'll hold it up so maybe you can see. So this is hand stitched around the areas, which I really liked. That was fun. And then this is a garden tag from Pots, so a hand stitched. Tag was fun. Piece of tissue, another book page, a line page. This is another tag. I adore this topper. It just, the fan fabric, fan topper. Tab, I love that. This comes from Louisa at Louisa Heinzel. It was part of her, I think, 8,000 a million years ago giveaway freebie. Book page, writing spot. This is a paper clip. Hidden. And then this is a postcard and what's in here, and there's another tag in here. So we do that. And I think it is just easier to do that on the side. There. Page from the kit. Page from the kit. This is just a corner tuck. This is all of the sort of extra goodies that are coming from the kit that we're just going to include. So there's a whole bunch of extra journal cards and tags in here. And then in here there's ephemera that is bits and pieces of, what do we want to say, labels and ephemera and sort of all of that sort of smaller stuff. And yet another. So they're all together. I don't really like the grouping all together of the 3 hidden paper clips. But I'm not going to move them. And then this is a little seed packet from the kit. And oh yeah. And then this is a bingo card. I love a good bingo card, a thematic bingo card. Then another little. These essentially are replacing pockets. And I think when Cindy was talking about how valuable they were, I had in my mind that I think the value of these is these are like pockets, attachers of stuff to the journal, and those pockets are everything to make the journal flow, because we have so much ephemera that we can make quickly, but then the ephemera has got to be fixed somehow to the journal. And this is essentially a pocket function, but movable. Oh, I love this jewelry dangle. This was thrifted, and I thrifted it purely to be able to get a little corn on the cob thingy. I am not selling this journal, I am giving it away. And so I say this because this is from Daphne's diary, and it is a double page that I have sewn together. Writing page. Oh, I like this one. This pocket for the playing cards. And then these are playing cards that have garden tips in them, which I think is fun. Some more, this is watercolor dyed, this is jelly print, this is a postcard, which I love. Some writing space. This is the center of the journal, which is a page from the kit. Home stretch. This is a page from a calendar, also a page from a calendar. This is a piece from just a little ephemera kit that I ordered online. Another piece from the journal. Together is the best place to be. I like that. Fabric flip. I like the inclusion of the leaf in the fabric flip. And for this theme, having red gingham was perfect. So her favorite color is red, and it is a gardening theme, and red gingham sort of has an affinity with that theme. Second part of the Daphne's Diary put together. So this is me grunting. This is a short story from a book that I have put together. This is just the start of another page. Don't have to worry about it. I know this is matchy-matchy, but I really like this, and I adore this belly band. This belly band comes from a book that I thrifted, which is the Crabtree and something or other. I just love the corn. And this is just a handmade page, and it's made of washi tape. This is a tab that was one of the makes from the Mass Make March. This is a book page, piece of art from Asian art. I really liked how this page came out, so you can see the heart, and this is a piece of string that I placed down when it was drying. So string art, heart on watercolor dyed paper. Book page from the kit, random textural page with a book page. Oh yes, so this is a flip out. This is just a card and a tab that I put on the bottom, using the leaves as tabs. And this is 100% straight copy of what Cindy at Studio Lou does. I love that technique. Oh, so here is my shaker card. I don't know if you can see, and I'm going to stand up again so you maybe can see better. See the little green dots and how fast they travel? The dots are everything. And then these shake quite well, and if you plunk them all down, okay. These two are stuck. That's okay. They're not glued permanently. They're just stuck with probably some static. Love the way this turned out. Love the quotation. Love that I just sort of plunk that down, which adds just enough color. And then I used kids craft foam to create a little bit of depth between the top of the acetate and the bottom, so that there is lots of opportunity for movement. And these little roly beads are well within that, and so they roll just really nicely. And then I put something on the back. So really, really love these. Okay, gotta stop. And then this is another inclusion in the book, and this is a back of a calendar page, but the pieces of information that are useful are, here is the kinds of vegetables, and based on what your zone is here, when you need to plant them. So there's some useful information there. And so, can I just say shaker card? Shaker card. Really enjoyed having the stamp page. I sort of blew over that on this side, wherever it is. So she is from Nigeria, and this stamp page, wherever it is, did I flip over it? It's here somewhere. I know it is. Oh, no? Where? Where? There we are. Is Nigeria. So when you take this out, you can see a whole bunch of Nigerian cards, stamps. So I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, we got this page over with. More writing space, more book page. This is a flippy out and a card. So I have included spaces that are like journaling spaces, and if she wants, she can sort of glue them down, and then she has again, something that she can do to the journal that is thematically the same. Another corner tuck, another piece from the kit, the back side of the food pages. Last piece, which is a smoky green bean soup. I like putting recipes, so when it's food related, include recipes. And then this last is a little farmer with potatoes, and then just the relaxation of somebody, good day in the sun, and then 2 journaling cards. And this says, live in each season as it passes, breathe the air, drink the drink, taste the fruit. Henry David Thoreau. And this comes from a calendar, and this is just another journaling card. I think that's also, who is that? Daphne's Diary. And so that is the flip through of the journal. It's going in the mail today and going to its forever home. And I will report back on any reactions that I get from the person who receives this. There we are. So thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate the company, and I especially appreciate Cindy at Studio Lou for hosting the March make along, because it has really helped a lot of my journal making and getting through this. What's up next, of course, is I now have an Apple journal that I'm working on, and we'll have to do another planning session because I have information and some bits and pieces collected, and we'll need to make some more notes before we get after it. But one of the things that might be exciting coming up is an on-location jelly printing episode, if I can figure out how to film it and whatever. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more episodes, and we will see you really soon. Bye now.